Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we are doing another current household. Yeah. And this is technically the first one for June, because I try to go back and forth between speed builds and current households, and so because of how I work them out on the schedule, it just didn't work out that I'd have two current households for the month of May. So this one is our first one for June. Also, I was just running stairs, so I'm aware that I sound very out of breath. I am out of breath because I was running stairs. So we're just going to jump right into this. Also, forgot that my mouse is on the game. The mail carrier, she is a paid actress here out front. So, jumping right on into it, we have our heir currently eating some breakfast. Mushroom soup for breakfast is what she's eating. Heavily pregnant with our heir. This is Tekka. Tekka was originally a self-absorbed animal enthusiast and a bookworm and has gained the cheerful and neat trait. She is pregnant and is thankfully neutral about having children. Thank goodness. Because sometimes it's really annoying when they're not. She does not have a job. She's a stay-at-home mom. And we live on a ranch-like house. Oh, I need to show you the house. Duh. This one right here by Koki Creative. I'm pretty sure the last house we had in my last generation was also a house by this creator. Well, that's the house, and there's room for 2 horses. We have 1. And I'll be honest, this house is very tight on this lot, and my poor horse is glitching out all of the time. His fun, I'm constantly having to cheat his fun need because he has a really hard time playing with the ball here, and his fun need is always low because he can't get to the ball, but if I move the ball to a certain spot, then they can't get into the barn, and I like to get into the barn because they like to come up here into this area to watch TV, and it's a whole thing. So I would honestly recommend putting this house on a bigger lot and just pushing it to the front of the lot or whatever, because it does tend to glitch out. There was also a back railing over here by the chicken coop, and he would get himself stuck literally smack dab in the middle of the fence, and this is a debug item. So I couldn't just delete a piece of it, and you can't, resetting him wasn't working, and so he was constantly stuck, so I had to get rid of the back piece of fence, and now my chickens come into the barn, and they get stuck it's a whole thing. So it's a really cute house, but very tight, very glitchy, if you intend to have the animals that the house is supposed to be set up to have. Just a heads up. So, anyways, I don't think I've really changed anything else. I think this was originally a loft bed. I changed it into a bunk bed because we have twin girls. I think that's it. Anyways, back to my Sims. So, Tekka is the Sim that Xana, right? That was mom's name, is Xana in Fable. That Xana, yes, was pregnant with in the last generation. Both of our parents have died. They're both long gone. And yeah, so then we have our lovely wife. This is Zafira, is how I've been saying her name. Zafira Rodriguez. I'm sure you probably already guessed because I get all of my female Sims from Vanilla Sugar Sims, and I get all of my male Sims from Night Lioness. This is in fact, Vanilla Sugar Sims Sim. This was originally her name was Dahlia. I can't keep them, leave their name alone to save my life, so of course that was changed. She was originally, and I just had it pulled up. I think she was originally loner, cheerful, art lover, and gained neat. Also neutral about children, has the painter extraordinaire aspiration. With the painter career, she actually needs to get to work, but I didn't want her to leave while I was trying to record a current household. And yeah. Then we have our eldest here. This is Jesper. Can't really see him, but he's over here washing some dishes. He literally just aged up into a teen, really late last night. He's an art lover. He's good. Also has the painter extraordinary aspiration like his mom. Again, just aged up, hasn't even been to school yet. Then we have his twin younger sisters. So we have first Bella here. Bella is a cat lover, which is fitting because we have a cat. Rambunctious scamp aspiration, doesn't really mean that much. She's a C student. And then her twin sister up here is Bethany. Can't really see her, she's playing the piano. Bethany is also a C student, also with a rambunctious scamp aspiration, because like that's the only aspiration I ever give my child Sims. Then we have this lovely shot of our cat here. This is Lolly. I don't really know what else to say about Lolly. She's Lolly. She's actually currently sick. I need to take her to the vet clinic, but I didn't know she was sick until right before I went to record this video. So we'll be doing that when I am done recording. But we have Lolly here. Lolly's an elder. And then we have our horse. This is Monty. He's a handsome man's. And yeah. Oh, he needs food. Need to fill that. Okay. Well, so that is that for the Sims. Looking at our family tree. Who's the oldest? Soren? I can't remember. Soren is married to Bryn. They have Robert together. We have Amara. Amara has unfortunately died from falling from heights. Amara was married to Devin and had Shaquille and Marisol. And then there's Lumi. Lumi, I think, was just dating Finian. I'm pretty sure they were high school sweethearts. I don't know that they ever got married, but they have a son together, Xander. So, yeah. Was she pregnant with Xander in the last generation? Like the last current household video? Because I have this feeling that she was. It was a teen pregnancy, but I can't remember. Yeah, who cares? Anyways, that is all that I have for you at the moment. I'm hoping to get another generation recorded, but that's what I've said for the last couple of videos, and it hasn't happened. However, my hours are going to be changing here soon. If you watched my speed builds, you know that like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with my job right now. And I actually still have my current position. I still don't have like an end date for that yet. But I'm going to have shorter hours coming up soon because I run my local summer camp for my Humane Society, where I got like Moose from and all my foster puppies come from. I run their summer camp, so I'm going to be taking shorter hours so I can run camp. So I'm hoping that will give me a little more time to play a little more, go back to having 2 generations per current household, but again, no promises. I'm trying. And yeah. So, gaming channel, Twitter, link down in the description if you'd like to check either of those out. I would greatly appreciate it. And I think that's everything. Thank you guys, and I will see you all either in my next video or here in just a second. Alright, welcome back. We made it. We did another generation. Woo! It's like such an accomplishment. Yeah, we're back with another generation of my current household. So, let's see. The house is this one. It looks... No, it's not. That's not it. That's not it. This is it. Sorry. This is the house. It was on the front page a couple weeks ago. Well, I guess not a couple weeks ago. A couple months ago. And I favorited it from the... No, it wasn't a couple months ago. I'm seeing these comments, but it says shared. I don't know. It was on the front cover page. I saw it. I was like, that's a cute, cool house. So I saved it. Yeah. It looks a lot nicer when it is not dark out. But and I don't know for sure, but my sim found out she was pregnant around like midnight, and normally my sims end up going into labor roughly like 3 days later around the same time that they like found out. So I wanted to get this recorded before she goes into labor. So yeah, I'll just jump right on in. This lovely lady who's in this dress is actually so cute as maternity wear. This is Xylee, is how I'm pronouncing that name. I always get so embarrassed because I'm always like, oh, that's such a pretty name, Xylee. And then I actually go to record a current household, and I was like, yeah, this is the name, this is how it's spelled, and this is how I say it. And then I feel ridiculous. Like when you go, have you seen, like, the TikToks of, the really cringy baby name announcements? This is our child, Moonflower Rainbow Sparkle Shine. And it's just like, you're like, why would you ever name your child that? But that's kind of how I feel whenever I end up telling you guys what my Sims names are. Anyways, she's heavily pregnant. This is the Sim, I forget who her parents were. Tekka. Tekka was pregnant with her. This is the Sim that Tekka was pregnant with in the last generation. She was originally squeamish, a bookworm, and hot-headed, and has gained neat, creative, and perfectionist. She's a freelance writer. A Renaissance Sim. I've done literally nothing with that. And I mean, sometimes I say I haven't, and then like there's still like they read a book or two. Literally done nothing with this. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. She's got freckles. She's got a little bit of a birthmark around her eye. She's I feel like she's a very like casual Sim because she wears overalls, like the overalls from Pets, all the time, and I'm not saying that in like a bad way. Oh, like, she's just so boring. That's not what I mean. But like, I feel like she's not as fancy as some of my other Sims. Like her wife, for instance, Britta. Britta is, I'm sure you guessed it, a vanilla sugar Sim. And vanilla sugar Sims are normally very fashionable, very pretty. And this is her originally. She was a teenager, aged her up. But see, like, she's super stylish, super fashionable, and like Xylee just is not. Xylee is very like comfy, casual, and Britta is very dressy, very fancy. Originally, Britta was romantic, self-assured, and creative. She has gained the cheerful thing. She soulmate. Have 2 dates. I never leave the house with my Sims, so that hasn't happened. She's level 4 of the social media career in the public relations branch. And yeah, so she also loves to paint. She's always in here painting, but then if I have her like stop painting, she refuses to finish anything, so I have to let her finish her paintings. Then we have our oldest daughter. It was super hot out today, so like all my Sims, except for Britta's in her everyday wear, but all my other Sims are actually in their hot weather outfits, so just so you know. This is their oldest daughter. This is Annabelle. I find it kind of funny that Annabelle randomized adventurous and paranoid, because I don't feel like those traits would like typically go very well together. She has the extreme sport enthusiast aspiration. She only just aged up like yesterday, so she's only gone to school one day. She's actually already a B student. Pretty impressive. No partners or anything yet. I intend on getting her some kind of partner. Just haven't gotten around to it. And then we have our second eldest. Again, she's in her hot weather outfit, if you care. I'm going up. Her name is Eliana. She's a bookworm with the whiz kid aspiration. She's a C student. She's actually kind of surprising. She's been a child for a few days. And then we have our youngest, who is currently asleep. I would hope so, since it's 11:25 at night. This is Viviana, who actually ages up tomorrow. She's a charmer. She hates being held, loves water, and she was a happy infant. She's got a bunch of skills, but I mean, I feel like that doesn't really matter, because it doesn't affect anything as they get older. So looking at the family tree, we have Jesper. Jesper married Bryn and had Simeon, I think is how you might say that. Then We had the twins. Bethany married Maya and had Beverly. Bella married Lexi and had Jaden and apparently just had twins. Cliff and Earl. That name makes me laugh. Earl. Cliff and Earl. It's really late, so I'm sorry. I feel like I think it's kind of obvious that like I'm in a silly, goofy mood. Earl. I'm over here making myself laugh. Okay. We do have a dog. Oh, said dog is probably in the pool. Yep, there she is. This is Kessie, is her name. She's an Alaskan Malamute, and she was recently sick, so that's why she has a cone on. She is an elder. She's an old lady. This dog, won't lie, drives me up the wall. Because she's never run away from the house. Knock on wood. But she always finds puddles to roll in. And I don't realize it until she goes tearing through the house all disgusting, but it's been too long that I can't scold her for it. So then I'm just kind of like, oh, Kessie, come on. I already have to bathe the toddlers and the infants, and now I have to bathe the dog. I bathe the dog like 3 times a week. She's always a disgusting mess. But I think that's everything. I think. I've got 2 generations, 2 heirs, both pregnant, that have both been pregnant with, the following heir. How many generations am I even on? Like, this save has been going for forever. I don't even know. I'm looking, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's see. This is generation 38. That's kind of crazy. I think the same save for 38 generations, because I started this save as soon as we had infants. Because the save is literally titled Current Household Post Infants. That's crazy. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I have my gaming channel. I have my Twitter, both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Earl.